Hi, my name's Dan, and I'm disgusted by my body. I hate the way I look. I hate the way I feel. I sleep with a fucking CPAP machine. You see that? I have to hook myself up to this fucking mask every night because I'm so fucking fat. That's a relationship killer. I mean, people don't want to see fucking CPAP machines. They don't. So, here's the deal. I am doing Nutrisystem. Now, I don't work for Nutrisystem. I really don't. I'm not promoting their products in any way. I don't even know if this is gonna fucking work, but I'm desperate. I tried going to the grocery store. I tried buying various food. Doing the whole pack sandwiches for lunch. Have a piece of chicken for dinner. But here's the deal, I'm a fat ass and I end up eating 4 pounds of meat in one day. And that's just gonna, continue the problem. So my problem has always been portion control. I can never control my portions. I'm just like a garbage disposal. I'll eat and eat and eat and I'll never feel full. That could be a medical condition, that could be a mental condition, who the hell knows. But I'm gonna give this Nutrisystem thing a shot and see where it takes me. I apologize for the camera. For some reason see, I don't want to tilt it the other way because the video is gonna look like shit. But I'll just keep filming it like this. You know what, fuck it. I don't care if anybody watches this. I'm not trying to get famous or anything. I'm not gonna post this on Facebook or any type of social media. It's strictly going to be on YouTube for whoever wants to subscribe. And that's important. And here's why. There's a lot of people that try to promote products through weight loss. If it's CrossFit, if it's Shakeology, if it's, any type of product, they're always trying to promote. And honestly, I think it's sad because you're trying to make money off of people like myself who are desperate. And we're going to turn to these things sometimes, and it's only going to work if you actually do it. And I don't know, but here's the deal. Nobody wants to constantly be inundated with your bullshit workout or what you're eating for the day or where you're going. Nobody cares. Most people find it annoying and they probably unfollowed you on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I'm not going to do that to people. I'm just going to keep it here on YouTube. People can subscribe if they want to, and hopefully this diet of mine works and it goes somewhere. I'm interested to find out myself because honestly, I'm sick of sleeping with the fucking CPAP machine. I want to be, sustainable. I want to take care of myself better. I want to be able to not worry about dying when I'm 35 from a heart attack. I want to be able to play hockey with my friends, be able to keep up on the rink, score a goal or two. There's so many things like that you take for granted. And I was in shape before. I could do those things before, and now I can't. And it's kind of sad that I think back on it, what I was capable of, and now I'm way too fat. I can't really do much other than pretty much wake up, go to work, come home, mosey around my apartment, and then just repeat the same fucking thing over and over. So the good news is I'm making a change, and I'm going to document the whole thing day by day, and we're going to see where it goes. I guess when you start out, they give you this thing called the turbo takeoff, and what it is I guess it's kind of like a cleanse. They give you these shakes to take, and your calorie intake's a little bit lower, and really the goal here is to lose, I think they said like 15 pounds. To lose 15 pounds the first month. So right now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I weigh 295 pounds, pushing 300. That's not good. So I'm hoping that if I stick to this plan, in a month I'll be 15 pounds lighter, And then after the turbo takeoff, Nutrisystem's complete, then what you do is you start tracking your meals with this. Now there's an app too. I think it's called like Numi or something like that. What you do is and it's interesting too. So I paid $340 for this thing. Never tried it before. One time my brother got it and he never did it. He did it for maybe a day or two and then he couldn't bear the meals. I plan on sticking it out and doing it the entire time. I mean, my bank account's pretty much drained right now because I spent so much money on it. So, it's this or starve. So I guess that's kind of going in my favor. Being broke, it's not always a bad thing. But, so what I'm going to do is do the turbo takeoff. I'm going to follow the plan, hopefully lose the 15 pounds that they say you will, and I'll document it and you guys will see if that works or not. And then start tracking my calories with this. What I was getting to at earlier, my point was, so with Nutrisystem, they send you meals for pretty much breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks in between. What they don't tell you, and this is interesting, and I understand why they do it. This isn't a knock on Nutrisystem. I completely get it. So what they don't tell you is that they're going to give you a certain amount of meals, but they still expect you to go to the store and buy fresh fruits and vegetables and things like that. And they call those, what is in here? Power Fuel, PF, and then Smart Carb. So here's the meal plan. I'm not sure if you can see that really well. And you can see on there, and maybe when I go to edit this video, I'll be able to put a little arrow or something on it. There is the Power Fuel and Smart Carbs, and you can see that most of the meals you're going to take it with those two elements. So I spent $340 on this thing, and I still had to go to the grocery store and pretty much stock up on vegetables. And I could show you my fridge and show you just what I got. I'll walk over there, I'll pause the video and then go take that. But so I'm really doing this thing. I'm going to see if it works. I'm going to weigh myself every day. I'm going to, stick to it. Oh, I also joined a gym today. I joined Snap Fitness. Once again, I don't work for them. I have no affiliation with them. I'm strictly I joined it because it was the closest gym to me. So I have a buddy I'm working out with there, and to start out, we're not lifting anything right away. We plan to, but we're not actually lifting right now. The idea in the short term is to do cardio. Like today we did 30 minutes on the treadmill. We did some push-ups, sit-ups, that kind of thing. I barely can do, any sit-ups at all. I think I did like 15 and like 5 push-ups. And then we did the elliptical for 30 minutes. So lots of cardio. I sweated a lot. I felt really good afterwards. It wasn't overwhelming. It was a good start for me. So we're going to do that for the first few weeks, probably like 2 or 3 weeks. And then we're going to get into more lifting. And this is interesting because, there's a lot of different ways you can work out. Some people kind of go with the CrossFit approach of, throwing medicine balls around and shit. That's not really my style. My style really is doing lots of cardio, getting skinny, and then bulking up. But I'm not really going to take that approach this time. I'm going to kind of do... I read this all the time. It's everywhere. So if you're really big like I am, like I said, 295 pounds, I think I can get away with this where I'll pretty much diet with the Nutrisystem, about 1,800 calories a day. And then, and like I said, much of that's low glycemic index food. So lots of vegetables, like they call it Power Fuel or whatever it's called. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to do that for, the duration of the plan here. And my workout regimen is pretty much going to be lots of cardio, and I'm going to lift. I'm going to lift a lot. And I'm going to do this all simultaneously. So instead of, cutting a lot and getting really thin and then bulking back up, kind of more like a hybrid type it's kind of like CrossFit without the, bullshit medicine balls and running around and all the craziness. Instead, what it's going to be is just lifting weights and doing cardio all at the same time and seeing where it takes me. My goal is that I'm going to kind of lose body fat and tone at the same time. I don't know if that's going to work, but I'm going to try it, and hopefully I'll look a lot better and feel a lot better, more importantly. So what I'm going to do now is show you kind of what I bought at the grocery store. Like I said, this is my first day of doing this, first video. You'll get to know me over the course of these. I pretty much just say what I feel. I don't really care what people think. I don't care if anybody watches this at all. Like I said, I'm not here to promote myself. I hate that. I hate the whole self-promotion thing with diets and the money making off of it. I think it's disgusting. It's not really my style. Sure, my videos will improve the more I learn about making videos. Like I said, this is more or less, if anything, to document my weight loss for myself, so I have something to motivate me without annoying other people on social media. So I'm gonna pause the video, go to my fridge, and we'll be right back. All right, so this is my kitchen. Here's the freezer here. Let me switch the camera around here. I'll figure out how to do that. I can't figure it out, but I'll just hold it like this. So what we have here are green beans. I was reading in the book that this is something you can eat with your Nutrisystem, the green beans. They give you a few different recipes, adding garlic, that sort of thing to it. So I'm gonna try that out a little bit. Have some good old blueberries. Now I've had these for a while, I just haven't eaten many of them, but I'll eat more of them. I guess this would be considered more of a smart type food in the program, whatever they call it. Also, frozen broccoli, just heat this up, you know, add flavoring, pepper, whatever to it. More berries and kale, that's what this is. Now onto the fridge. So with the shakes, a lot of times they say to drink almond milk or silk milk. I actually prefer skim milk. I bought some apples, more healthy stuff, a zucchini. I'm going to cut this up and eat it with this yogurt ranch. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I bought some carrots as well. Carrots and cauliflower. So that's what I got as far as vegetables go. These are the Nutrisystems themselves. Like I said, you got many different types of flavors here. They're actually not very big, so I know this is going to kind of suck to do. But I'm sure I'll get progressively better at it. Here's some of the snacks they give you. This is a blueberry muffin. Eat that shit up for breakfast. These are the shakes. Some of the dinner meals. I got a lot of the pizza. I'm a big pizza fan. So, pizza diet food. It's always a win. There's like lasagna, pot pie, chicken, all kinds of shit. And there's a little pan out of it. Now, another thing I want to point out is I'm not going to take any supplements. My best friend, my buddy I'm working out with, he's actually a pharmacist, and he's told me all my life that, well, ever since he graduated from pharmacy school, pretty much that vitamins and supplements and all that, for the most part, I'm not saying all of them, but for the most part, they're useless. You pee them out, they're no good. They just get pissed out and flushed down the toilet, and you waste your money. So, for instance, one thing he told me, and I always remembered this, I asked him what's a good appetite suppressant, you know, thinking it's something I could buy in like a pill form or something. His answer was celery. And I understand why. Celery is just pure water and fiber. And obviously that's going to keep you feeling full. And it's going to satisfy nutrients. So no supplements during this thing. Like I said, just diet and exercise. An expensive diet with the Nutrisystem, but like I said, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to try it. It's going to be hard to stick to it, I know. Like, my friends want to go out this weekend and have a few beers, and I can't really do that, so I offered to DD. Just a little tip, I mean, if you're trying to do the same thing and, you know, you're going out and you want to have a few beers, Might be better not to drink, just drink water and drive everybody around. It's win-win, you don't spend as much money. So that's what I plan on doing. I'm gonna just try to live healthier and lose some weight, hopefully. This is Dan from Watch Dan Lose. And it's funny, I originally had a site called watchdanlose.com. I'm a web developer, so what I do for a living. And I built the site, I had the whole UI built for it. And I just got lazy and never finished the back end of it. So I literally have on a hard drive over there on my computer a prototype for Watch Dan Lose. Really cool site, really cool idea. I just, for whatever reason, didn't feel it was necessary, and just last time I tried to do something like this, I gave up really fast. Like, I won't lie, I typically do. I'll start something and won't finish it, but this I really want to stick to this time. Like I said, I'm too fat, and I'm just sick of being fat, you know? I'm not gonna lie, I want to look better. Like, I don't like being fat. I think, you know, I'm kind of weird because I'm one person that will fat shame. Even though I'm fat, I'll fat shame myself. And I think more people need to do that. You know, the truth isn't always pretty. You know, you can't say that being fat is this beautiful thing when it's not. It leads to diabetes and all kinds of health problems, heart disease, #1 cause of death in the United States, if not the world. So I just want to be healthier. I want to avoid all those things like diabetes and heart disease, and, you know, using this fucking CPAP machine. That's no good, folks. You don't want one of those. You know why you wear one of those? Because, you know, obstructive sleep apnea means your neck is so fat that it closes the airway in your trachea and your esophagus, and when you sleep at night, you literally stop breathing. And I had like a sleep number of like 52 or something. That means I had 52 apneas, times I stopped breathing during the night before I was on this thing. And it's no good. It leads to early death almost like 80% of the time, my doctor told me. So I'm just trying to be healthier. My goal is to just lose weight, look better, feel better, be healthier, and get off this sleep apnea machine. So I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll keep making these videos and we'll document it sort of every step of the way. Watch Dan Lose. Bye.